Hello, everyone, and welcome to your exciting super new moon eclipse in Aries. Everybody's talking about it. This energy is going to carry for the next 6 months. So I would save these messages and listen to them again because it'll be interesting what transpires in the next 6 months with this energy. It's pretty incredible. Now, I'm going to talk about what's in the Moonology book in a minute because it coincides with what just happened in my life. But first, what I want to do, it was suggested by someone, and I thought it was really cool. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this somehow. This is the path of the eclipse. So if you look up the path of the eclipse, and you imagine that you're infusing love into Mother Earth and all the land and all the people on the route, and you really seed this eclipse gorgeous energy into the earth, and you set that intention, that will really help unite us, and it'll help Mother Earth and all the people that are on this route of this eclipse. What a beautiful sentiment. So I encourage you to do that if you feel guided, either before the eclipse, during the eclipse, or after. And it'll just help you connect with the gorgeous energy and the lights that are going to be seated in this earth that we all get to enjoy. So something really cool happened to me about a week or so ago. I quantum jumped. People are talking about it. I actually did it. And I can see other times in my life that I might have done it, but this one was like, whoa. And I quantum jumped into an entirely new reality. And so it's a real thing, guys. And it's so cool. And I can show you how. So, I mean, wow, reach out to me. Doing this work with me, you will get the tools and you will know how to quantum jump into a new parallel reality, a new life, a new version of yourself. I mean, it's wow. And it's like a 180. I remember I did it before when I was done with my marriage to a narcissist. And when I was done with the marriage, I did a 180. Well, people that only knew me during that time, where I reverted kind of into a box. Empath narcissist relationship, that's how it goes. He's an Aries, so this is like really good energy to like transmute that narcissist stuff. And so once I stepped out of that and I remembered who I was again, it was like, woo, here I am again, and I quantum jumped. So wow. And then how incredible that this Moonology diary talks about quantum jumping, that this is what that's for. So you guys all have an opportunity to quantum jump, to jump into a new reality. I mean, this is serious stuff. This is good stuff. This is positive stuff, because this super new moon eclipse in Aries is bringing healing, power, second chances, change-making energy. Eclipses are important and offer the potential for quantum jumping. I couldn't believe it when I read this. I get delighted by spirit all the time. This is just a confirmation for me that I did it, and that you can do it too. It happens when you leap from one reality to another, seemingly defying the rules of time and logic. This particular eclipse is ideal time for quantum jumping. Okay? So if you want to try this, we'll read what she says about it. At the time of the eclipse, a portal is opening up for you to quantum jump into the next chapter of your life. The way to access this portal is to spend the week in as high vibrational state as you possibly can. That's why I suggest reaching out to me or a healer that you work with to get your energies aligned, because that will help you be in the highest vibration during this time. Chant, meditate, do yoga, walk in nature, do whatever it takes for you to feel good. As you daydream about your perfect life, you may not get instant results, but these things take time in the lead up before suddenly happening. Quantum jumping isn't something everyone can manage to do right away, but it's definitely worth practicing so you can get better and better at it. So from now to whenever you're listening to this, the next 6 months, because like I said, this energy carries for 6 months, you have an opportunity to quantum jump, to learn how to do that, to focus in on that, to creating a new reality for yourself. I mean, yes, I love it. And so this Star Codes Astro Oracle deck was calling to me, and I was like, well, what's in it that's about this eclipse, that's about this time period, the next 6 months? These two cards stood out to me, and like I don't even know if I've even read these cards at all, but Solar Calm, Clarify, and solar flares activate. So first we're going to talk about the solar calm, because first you've got to have the calm, be in the divine feminine energy, be open and receptive to receive, to get the clarity, to clear out the old stuff, the stuck and stagnant energy, right? So you can be aligned. So first we got to have the solar calm to clarify. And then there's the solar flares that activate that could be a little crazy. So the calmer and more aligned you are, this energy will be more useful, okay, and propelling you forward to quantum jump into the reality that you desire. So first we're going to talk about the solar calm. The challenge with the solar calm, it is not the time to push ahead or spark change. If you try to motivate practical change in your life or try a totally new approach, it can feel like trying to light a match in the fog. Be patient and the fog will clear in time. The gift of the solar calm is meditation helps. Turn down the noise of the outer world and listen with clarity to the knowing within. Let go of the details of the story and feel the call to spirit, to connection, and to the interconnectedness of all existence. In this quiet clarity, you can see far away to the distant stars and come to understand the overarching patterns in your life. Beautiful. So, it's time to go within, right? Make sure things are cleared up. Make sure you're clear before moving forward. Okay, now we're going to move to the solar flares. So then we have the solar flares with the masculine energy, the action energy, the take charge energy, activation. So the challenge of the solar flares is tempers can flare along with the sun. If you haven't listened to the Mercury retrograde in Aries messages, I definitely would. It's all month long. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you're not mindful. The gift of the solar flares is the sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way. So use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion and people involved. Then balance that fire by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness of air, and the logistics of the earth to turn that inspiration into reality. I love it. It's like you're manifesting, right? By first experiencing the calm to clarify, getting focused, activation, making sure that you're centered and grounded and not being overreactive, not getting caught up in that angry energy, right? And you're on your way to your destiny. You're on your way to manifesting your dreams. So we're going to get a little more here. We're going to see what gateways are opening up with this powerful total eclipse. And I always think of that song, was it from the 80s? I don't know. Total eclipse of the heart. Like I always feel it's total eclipse. It's eclipsing. I always feel eclipses are an opportunity to eclipse out the old, to let the old go and to open up to this brand new reality, quantum jumping into a new parallel reality that's better for you. So here we go. What gateways are opening for you during this time? Look at that. I mean, come on. Letting go. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Go with the flow. Go where your heart's leading you. Take the easiest, most joyous, most pleasant, patient path, right? It's just this tranquility. And look at that. Two are coming together, golden opportunities. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So that's important. And then looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Yeah. Deep within you is the whole entire universe, your truth, your clarity. Working with crystals would be good at this time. Looking a little deeper within your situation to get more clarity. And then revealing your radiance. Oh, I love it. I love it. And good crystals to use during this time would be like amber-like crystals, gold-like crystals, citrine, like things like that. And so when we're looking a little deeper and we're letting go, I feel like that's the solar calm energy. Like, what's some more details on that? What is the viewer letting go of and looking deeper at during this time? What's going on? Oh, okay. So appreciation. It's really important to live in a state of appreciation, thankfulness, gratefulness for what you have, even the simple things. Look at all that abundance that's growing around you and behind you. Stopping and smelling the roses. You are being appreciated. Yeah, you're going to be appreciated during this time. Being recognized for the hard work you put into your life and yourself and others. And then the world, which is completion for new beginnings. This is success. This is completing the old cycle. That's why it's important during this time. If you can hear my dog, Apollo, he's dreaming right now. So he's in dreamland, dreaming for you for exciting times. How cute is that? So we have new beginnings coming, completion. And it's like, this is like you being in the feminine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy within, going within and realizing like, wow, there's a lot of richness in my life. There's a lot of wisdom that I can gain from all these experiences that I've had and everything that I've gone through. And it's like a whole new world. That's what you're birthing into, is a whole new world. When you let go and you look deeper, you realize that it's all been part of the plan. And what gateways are opening up then in this solar flare, this activation, this new beginning, this completion, this success? Wow. I mean, look at this. Renewing your life, letting go of the clutter. Radiant vitality is filling my life. When you release the clutter, when you do some spring cleaning, well, if you're on the other side of the world, some fall cleaning, just releasing the clutter, just the clutter in your mind, the clutter in your heart, the clutter in your life, letting it go. Your life is being renewed right now. That's incredible. This next 6 months is going to be a lot of renewal, new beginnings, new energy. And listen with your heart. That's the key. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Trust what the angels are telling you, your loved ones, the divine. Open your heart to these activations. And when you listen to your heart and you follow it, you're moving towards your destiny. I mean, and so things are being activated in the heart space. Look at this. It's like big solar energy, solar flare, solar eclipse. And it's like opening your heart, opening other people's hearts. Like there's a huge heart awakening happening in the collective. And what does this mean then? Where is this leading the viewer? Like what's manifesting when they're renewing their life and listening with their heart? What's transforming then? The garden and the gate. Okay, look at that. It's like this appreciation card is appreciating what you've had. Maybe you've had some nice times, a lovely life. You've had some safety, security in this home, wherever you're at, in this mindset, right? But you are holding the key to unlock more, to unlock new life, to unlock a whole new reality. Dream bigger, guys. Dream bigger. And it was 1333 on the clock. So Ascended Masters working with you to help you do this. So it's like you listening to your heart and like, oh, maybe it is time to expand. Maybe it is time to get out there, because 3 is all about expansions and growth and divine timing, communication. So pay attention to what your heart is telling you. You have the key to unlock this new reality. Maybe you're going to find something when you declutter your house or something. Victory. Yeah, look at that. The world is all about completion and success. This is the endings for new beginnings, with the 28 being a 10. There is victory. You are moving towards victory, being crowned, being recognized. And I love how this is like a golden wreath and golden energy. And then you have the golden fish. So by letting go of the old stuff, by letting go of the past, by just letting go and following your heart and going with the flow, you're going to find victory. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay. So what else is manifesting during this time? What else would you like to share with the viewer source? It's time to do a reflection, which is perfect. I'm recording this in Mercury retrograde in Aries, and this is the super new moon eclipse in Aries. So it's overcoming anxiety. And the way that you do this is you reflect and you realize that you have power over this. And that when you overthink things and overanalyze, believe me, I get caught up in that too. It's hard not to sometimes. So it's releasing this anxiety. It's getting the clarity and wisdom and finding peace with the things that have happened and letting go. I mean, that's the key. So you're going to find some peace with something that's been making you feel anxious or someone anxious and keeping you up at night by releasing this old energy. And doing a reflection, a deep dive is a good idea. Yeah, and then you take action. When you do a deep dive, then the light is leading the way. And then the shadows and the richness of the darkness are all with you, but the light is leading the way. Love is leading the way. Take action towards your dreams. Once you let go and you look a little deeper, you're going to feel that spark of inspiration, and it's go time. It's like kind of chariot energy, moving you forward, the horse, freedom. You have the strength and stamina to reach your dreams, to reach your goals. Holy moly. And this is what you're moving on to when you let go. Yes, this is much like the same energy, okay? It's very much Queen of Pentacles energy, abundant energy. You're healing. Things are being restored in your life. Your finances are being restored. Some type of golden opportunity, because the golden fish, the victory, the golden crown, it's all standing out to me in a very big way. And, we have this solar eclipse. That makes sense. So there's something shifting in the next 6 months with your finances and your health in a very beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous way. Fancy parties, dressing fancy, being recognized, peace and balance coming into your life, stability coming in. So when you look a little deeper and you get clear with what you want to manifest or what you desire, we'll take away the word want, what you desire, what you're bringing to you, what you're working towards. When you get clear and you let go of the anxiety and things like that, wow, are you on path to manifest this? And remember who you are. Remember how worthy you are. There could be a woman in your life that's bringing you an opportunity, a boss, a mother, someone that is this woman. That could be a woman coming in, appreciating what you're doing and making an offer. Yeah, but don't deceive yourself. Okay. This completion energy that it's going on top of is like, there's been some deceit. You've been deceived in the past. That's why you've had anxiety. There's been some sneaky behavior in someone or maybe within yourself. And oftentimes we deceive ourselves with the toxic fear-based stories that someone else is telling. We're bringing energy from our past forward, and it's just deceiving you. It's that deception. So it's overcoming this, taking your power back here and letting go of these energies. Always be discerning when you're in communication with someone, when you're connecting with someone. But I feel what's happening is you're making the decision to let this energy go, to let these type of people go. But can you tell me a little bit more about this deception, this deceit? I feel for most it's self-imposed entrapment, like just the stories in your head. Yeah, feeling all tied up, but really you're not tied up. You have the power to change things. So somebody feels a little tied up with their toxic thoughts, a little tied up with things, programs, belief systems, energies that are not serving them. And what I'm feeling is this woman with a coin makes me feel like work, like a work environment. It's not that you need to quit the job or walk away from it, but I feel like where the deception and the all tied up feeling is coming is someone's been overly focused on the material world, on their work, being maybe surrounded by people that kind of have this, maybe a little bit just deceptive energy, or you never know if they'd stab you in the back or whatever, but it's trusting yourself. You don't have to be all tied up in the drama, in the gossip of where you're at. And it's time to focus a little more energy on your physical body, your heart space, with this listening with your heart. I feel that someone has not been connected to their emotional body and their heart space. They've been more focused in like material gains and putting all of their energy into their work. And sometimes you have to put a lot in. I get that. But feeling all tied up in that. And once you connect your heart space again, once you open your heart, and I feel like this key to opening this is part of opening someone's heart, you're going to find victory over this. That's what I'm feeling. I feel it's more of a closed off heart and over focus on material possessions. So focus on your physical health too. Appreciate all the other things, the little things, the things we take for granted. That's going to help set you free or someone free. Yeah, there has been some hostilities, and that is this energy during this time. Even that one, the flares, it's like flare ups, being defensive, overly reactive. Yes, you know, be discerning and defend yourself when needed. Obviously, stand up for yourself. And I feel that, like, what's happening is someone is taking their power back, overcoming these deceptive energies, these toxic stories they've been telling themselves that. And I feel that it's the masculine energy, either within you or a masculine, that's taking their power back, because while they've been caught up in the material world and closed off in the heart space, it has made a divine feminine feel anxious and all tied up and not knowing what to do. So I feel like this masculine is taking their power back and, like, cutting away all of this crap and the chains and the ties, and, like, taking and, like, coming into their power. Wow, that's interesting. Try not to engage with hostile energies, because, you know, that's just going to take you away. Yeah, look at this. This is how we change things. This is what's changing. There's peace coming in. There's a door to spirit opening that's going to help you and help someone that you're thinking of that's important to you. So the more that you focus on your spiritual development, connecting with your higher self, with God, with source, with the angels, your life is going to be more peaceful. So it's really powerful, this door. It's like, once you take your power back, once this person realizes what's going on, it's like, whoo, and connects with their higher self, it's like everything changes. The door is opening for change, because 5 is all about change. So whatever you are feeling all tied up about, someone's feeling all tied up about, easily you can untie yourself. You have the key to this victory, success, to this new beginning, to this abundance, to this door to spirit for peace. Wow, that's beautiful. So peace is coming over the hostilities and the deception. Yeah, and look at that. And it's another 5, 5, 5, 5. Blessed changes. And the key is connecting with source, with the divine. It is your crown chakra that's being opened. Archangel Uriel is with you to help you work through these changes. There's wisdom coming in. And what's interesting is, what I love is this, like, this made me feel like, you know, you're being crowned. You're finding victory over challenges, over deception, over hard times. You know, you're finding victory. And the way you find victory is to go within, to trust your intuition, to trust your higher self, to trust source more than the ego self, right? You're going to find, I mean, you're finding victory here, and your spirituality is a key to this. And look at this. At the bottom is this third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, sun, total eclipse, solar eclipse, solar flares. I mean, whoa. Archangel Shamiel coming in and saying, it is time to take your power back, to end the things that aren't serving you, to be confident in yourself. You're moving towards success. Stand in your power. Speak your truth. Be your truth. Believe in yourself. Things are changing. I mean, wow. Incredible, you guys. I love it. Reach out to me. We can dig a little deeper, do some healing work, you know, quantum jump. And some final messages from the Sacred Geometry Activation deck is you Earth. So things are balancing in the earthly plane. Mother Earth is being healed. And remember, we did that, like, you know, thought of or intention of sending love to Earth when you put your finger on the line of the eclipse, on the ley lines that it's going through. Really important activations are happening for Earth right now. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Exactly. It's bringing all this spiritual wisdom, all this divine intelligence, all these activations and different things that are shifting in to our earthly plane to manifest our desires, to bring peace and healing to ourselves and others. And look at that. I feel like we spoke of miracles, like miracles happening. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So even if we didn't talk about it, I feel like the 3 energy came in on the timestamp. So like the ascended masters are helping you bring miracles into your life. Okay? Anything and everything is possible. Believe, dream bigger. Wow. So this is a time of miracles. Things that you dreamed of, but you weren't really sure were possible. Come on. It just comes slamming out the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is very important during this time to focus on, to really expand your light, your power. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Yes, remembering who you are and what your contribution is to the whole of humanity, Earth, because we are all connected, you guys. We are, and there's a lot of expansion. The 3 energy and the 5 energy is really strong right now. And look at this. To balance out, we've got this healing, 29 new beginnings. We got another card that was 29 as well. So it's like really opening up to these new beginnings. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yes, for this grand healing of Earth and for you and your life and the ones that you love, use all of your senses. When you're imagining and you're manifesting your new reality, what you're quantum jumping into, use all of your senses. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you smell? Who's with you? What are you doing? Activate all the senses in your manifestation process and bring in your higher self, bring in spirit with it, co-create with spirit. It's a powerful time. You are being healed. The earth is being healed. There are brand new beginnings here. I'm really excited to hear your stories and how this translates in your life over the next 6 months. I'm sending you guys all so much love.